Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Ready for dinner? Said he. Okay, there's a meow. Looks like your tough fur is sticking out. Wonder if it's gonna fall off. So, also, yeah, the one between your legs and where your chest is. Yeah, looks like that's part of your leg now. So I'd like to get a closer look at that one. So I got your meaty pate with real chicken and kibble. So ready for food? Got your food here. So when I pick it up and I'll take it out, okay? So ready for dinner? Open the door now, okay? You gonna try to come in? Yeah? I don't think so. I think we've hit a plateau in our befriending or taming. So I don't know how to make any more progress with you. You're still too cowardly to come in the house, I think. Okay, so I'm going to change the water. And I can see your chest hair sticking out a little more. So yeah, I think Boots probably ripped that off, didn't he? Probably got his foot in there and just scratched. Okay, so you get your new water in here. Okay. So I'm going to sit in the chair and put the glove on, okay? And they're too fast for me. I got to get the glove on. Okay. So you got some grooming artifacts on your back there. So I didn't see Boots today. I did see that black cat with the white feet that likes to sit out in the middle of the field in the park. And so I got a glimpse of his neck. He does actually have a little bit of a white tuxedo, but it doesn't go up to his nose. So it's mostly just his chest area. I guess, yeah, for whatever reason, I've never been able to see that before. So I was on my bicycle when I passed him, so I wasn't that close to him. So the weather did not warm up as the forecast predicted. So it's been kind of cold, but the sun has come out, so it looks like a really nice day, but it's just really cold. So I went, so I went for a bike ride today because went for a run yesterday. So I don't like running 2 days in a row. So I could actually feel the fatigue in my ankles from the run yesterday while I was pedaling. So it's probably best I don't run again. So I went to my normal place where I bike, and today I decided I wanted to try doing that really steep section that I usually don't like to go up, but I haven't done it in a while, and the last time I attempted it was right after the hailstorms, and that's when I got basically mudded out. So there was so much mud I couldn't go any further on the path. The mud got stuck in my it's basically stuck to the tires, and then it would roll up and get caught in the fork, and then I couldn't spin the tires anymore. And then the mud was completely stuck to my shoes, and it's getting everywhere, and stuck to my chain, and stuck to basically everything. So anyway, it's been long enough now that I think the hailstorm water is mostly dried up. This is on a section of the mountain that's exposed, so the one I went up there, I kind of expected, well, it's always dry up there, and it's an exposed mountainside, so it should be fine. And no, not even close. But yeah, it's been, I think, a couple weeks now, and we did have some rain in between, but nothing like the hailstorm, so I figured it's probably been enough time. And yeah, it was dry enough. It was still a little damp in some places, but overall, yeah, it was fine. So I finally did that route, and I did an extended route. So went up the hills, up and down a couple times. So just trying to get my exercise, because I'm thinking I probably won't do much tomorrow. So I didn't go grocery shopping today. I'm out of fresh produce now, so I gotta go tomorrow. So I'm thinking, yeah, instead of my normal run or bike, I'm just gonna take a recovery day and go grocery shopping, and then probably work on the pull-ups or something. So almost nobody was at the park today. It's really quiet. I'm guessing it was probably because it was cold. Nobody went to go out. Ooh. Seemed a little freaked out. So I'm glad he didn't strike. So we have about 2 minutes here, and then I'll give him his food. So I'm not sure what freaked him out there. It was the noise from the wind. So the wind is supposed to pick up tomorrow. I haven't seen the advisories yet, but it looks like the wind's going to be strong enough that I expect the advisories to go into effect. So that's why I'm not going to bike tomorrow, and probably won't run tomorrow. So I've had, I think, 4 days since my last recovery day. So good day for a recovery day, and I really need to do pull-ups more often and push-ups. So I saw a deer at the park, only a single deer by itself. Surprised I didn't see more since there's so few people. But they'd be taking advantage of the quietness of the park. Okay, I guess we'll finish up here. So he didn't strike. So I'm going to call that a win, I think, because yeah, there was a part where it looked like he was going to strike and he didn't. So we'll call that a win, huh? Okay, ready for your food? Let's get you your food, okay? Ready? Okay, I'm going to pick up the brush. Okay. It's just a brush. So my bike ride was a little bit longer than usual, just because I pushed it a little bit harder today, and I figured it probably wasn't going to do anything tomorrow, cardio related, besides grocery shopping. If I have time, I'll go for a walk, but something tells me I probably won't have time. I've been actually really busy. I got a lot of things I gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. See if I can get your tail. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush over. Probably need to clean that brush. A lot of fur getting stuck into it and debris. But I'm lazy, so I'll get around to it eventually. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it tonight. So yeah, there's kind of a colored grooming artifact there. So I wonder if he has fleas in that spot. Okay, I think I'm done. So I still haven't placed the order for Walmart. So I do that. Yeah, I gotta go grocery shopping tomorrow. So today, let's see, I saw Scruffy pretty early this morning, sleeping in that new spot near my pull-up bar. So he, I guess, has made that his dawn sleeping spot or something like that. Because yeah, he seems to be there kind of late morning now, or very very early morning. Sorry, it's middle of the night, morning type time. So yeah, I saw him from the blinds. So he didn't see me. I disturbed him. And I ended up getting up really early this morning not by intent, just I couldn't sleep. So yeah, for whatever reason, I ended up waking up really early and couldn't go back to sleep, so I just got up. So I was looking for Scruffy, and yeah, so he wasn't up yet. So he was sleeping in that corner. Then I think like an hour later, I saw him finally get up, and then I think another hour later, I saw him on the rocks. So he was Yeah, sitting in the garden on the rocks. I think he likes doing that in the morning. I guess it gets a lot of good sun, and I guess the rocks might reflect some of the sun, capture some of the heat for him. So he stayed there for I think another hour, and I'd see him just kind of chilling out there. And he was kind of circling around and stuff, so he was kind of moving around and coming back. At one point, he was sitting on the rocks. I didn't get this on film. It looked like he was smashing a bug or something. So there was something under him, and it looked like he was hitting it with his paw. It didn't look like it was food because I didn't see him move his mouth. And then a little bit later, he moved off the rocks a little deeper into the garden. I tried to get some footage of that. But yeah, he's like so far off, I don't know if the footage came out. I hadn't seen him move to that spot before. But yeah, he probably does, I just probably never noticed. And then I think like an hour later, I saw him leave that area and then walk across the yard. And then we have more garden plants on the other side of the yard. That was actually the first time I seen him actually like go into that part of the garden. He probably does that too. Just I never see it. It's not really visible from the window. I saw him go into it, and then that's basically the limit of where I can see the window. So once he crosses a certain threshold, I can't see him anymore. Usually, I don't see him go there because usually he's on the deck. Or if I come out here, he runs under the deck to get away from me or hide from me. So I've never actually seen him in that section of the garden. So, yeah, Scruffy, I guess, is very comfortable back here, probably a little too comfortable. So he gets all freaked out when I see him, except at dinner time. So I'm a little annoyed by that. I think it's been over 6 months now. I think actually we're getting close to 7 now. And yeah, he still doesn't really trust me. Just enough for dinner. Yeah. So for the moment, I don't have anything better to do. But, yeah, I was looking. So I was talking about the trip that I was hoping to go to the memorial for my aunt. I still haven't made a decision, but some of my other relatives were starting to talk about what they're doing for the memorial. So one of them was in the conversation. Actually lives near there, so she can go. Yeah, the others are distant like I am, so I don't think they're going to go. I think only one of them has a vaccination. But yeah, I think the logistics of traveling are still difficult. But, so I don't have the vaccine, and yeah, the logistics are difficult, and yeah, unfortunately the ticket's kind of expensive too. Or just, well, not the ticket, but the entire cost of the trip. I might be willing to eat the cost, but yeah, the logistics are still the hard part. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence. There's that one seat that came back. So originally the flight was full, but now they're saying there's one seat available. So I'm still hesitating on that. So, I'll probably talk to some of my relatives about it, see what they think. Yeah. For Scruffy, the good news, if I don't go, is he gets fed. Because if I go, he's not going to get fed that day. Because I won't be back in time. I'll probably leave out food, but it'd be like early in the morning, probably before he wakes up. So you may not know to ration. Or if he's unlucky, he doesn't even check out the door until too late, and then Boots or somebody comes by and steals his food. Okay, I'm gonna take off the glove. I got an itch. I got a scratch. I'm linking. So I've been having trouble uploading videos recently for some reason, so I'm behind. And I guess that's it for tonight. So Scruffy has left the building. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.